Well, I have all kinds of things for you guys today. I don't know what to say. Let me see if I can turn this way. No, it's better this way. Okay. Anyway, quick little lesson. You don't have to do anything with this information today. This is just a preview of what we're going to be doing, but I do really want you guys to listen, okay? And to learn about writing reviews. What is a review? A review is a written opinion about something you experienced. What kinds of things get reviewed? Well, people write reviews of movies, restaurants, books, places they visited, and video games. How to write a review. A good review will hook the reader with a beginning sentence. So right away you want to get your reader interested in reading your review. A good review begins with a brief description. In other words, what is it? Tell what you are reviewing. A good review tells the writer's personal opinion. What is it that you think? Okay? What do you think about what you are reviewing? A good review has strong reasons. Use powerful language. Stay away from saying it was fun or good or nice or bad. Choose some good words. A good review uses examples. I love the food because the movie was excellent and reminded me of. The author of this book did an amazing job of. A good review persuades the reader. In other words, you want to convince somebody that your opinion is the right opinion. And use a rating scale. We talked about this a little bit on Friday during our hangout. How many stars would you give the book? Do you give the movie a thumbs up or a thumbs down? So, here's a way you can hook your reader. Have you been looking for a book that is going to keep you on the edge of your seat? Well, your search has brought you to the world of Jack and Annie. So they hooked by asking a question. Like, are you waiting to get to the edge of your seat? Do you want a book that's very exciting? If you were doing a restaurant review, you might say, have you been just in such a mood for a beautifully cooked steak? I've got just the place for you. So hook them in. Give the reader a brief description of what you're reviewing. Jack and Annie are two main characters in the book series Magic Tree House. In this book, Jack and Annie go on many wild adventures. I think you should read this book for several reasons. Give your opinion. Use examples and powerful language. You want to persuade your reader. First, the adventures are interesting and written in a way that you, as the reader, feel like you're right there with the adventure. For example, in Dinosaurs Before Dark, you feel like you are the prehistoric past with Jack and Annie. Second, the two main characters, Jack and Annie, are kids that you will relate to. They are brother and sister, and they have problems and questions like you do. For example, Annie is always trying to persuade Jack to go along with her plan. So you notice this reviewer gave examples. So they said something that they liked, and then they gave an example of it. Another reason you should read this book is because it's filled with important facts. The author weaves fun facts into the chapter. For example, you will learn not only facts about the prehistoric period, but you will learn specific facts about the pterodon. So boys and girls, if you remember when we first started talking about opinion writing and we used the hamburger, here is your cheese and your lettuce and your patty right there, or whatever it is that you like on your burger. And here's the bottom bun. So I recommend that you run out of the nearest bookstore and grab yourself a copy of the Magic Tree House. You are sure to be hooked. I give Magic Tree House 5 stars. So see how they restated their opinion and they used a rating scale. And that's how they summed up the review. So I'm going to put this on your Google Classroom for you to look at and refer to, as this week we're going to start to write reviews, okay? So think of this slideshow, boys and girls. You don't have to add anything to it, but this is there as you write as a learning tool. So because Mrs. Bruin can't put anchor charts at your house, right? I can't do that like I do in our classroom. Consider all these things right here These are all anchor charts that we will use throughout the week. Thanks for listening.